everyone, and welcome. This is the Million Star Show. My name is Fatima Omar Khamissa. We've got such a great topic for you today, and the topic is I don't need a mentor. I can figure this out by myself. Let's welcome Shiam Moose here, our Director of Sales at Fatima Omar International. Hello, Shiam, and welcome to the show.
Hi, hello, Fatima, and everyone watching. Yes, exciting topic. And I'm very privileged to be here today again. So I'm really excited about getting into this topic.
Yeah, so we're streaming live on LinkedIn. We're streaming on our profile today, doing something a little bit different, and we're streaming inside of the Millionaire Mastery group. So, Shiam, you picked this topic. You wanted to bring this topic forward. So, introduce yourself to some people who've never met you before and tell us why you chose this topic.
Yeah, so I am Shyam. I'm from South Africa, and I've got 4 kids, and I come from a corporate world into the coaching world. And right now I am the accountability advisor with Fatima Omar International, as well as the director of sales inside of the Million Stars Academy. So I've had a lot of conversations with women, and a lot of them has come up with the question, or rather, they say these statements: "I don't need a mentor," or "I'm doing this on my own," or things like that. And I thought it was very interesting that people are, not grasping the magnitude of having a mentor, or having someone who can, just guide you in this. So that is why this topic is very exciting, because I know that there are women out there considering, is this something for me, do I need this really? So yeah, I love this topic.
Yeah, so important
Mm,
because I'll tell you, when you think about a mentor and you think about someone that has already done something, here
mhm.
is here's what I know. Anything that we're trying to do has already been done,
Yeah.
right? There's someone out there that has figured it out. So if you're looking at yourself and if you're listening to this live, you can go ahead and comment, or maybe you're watching this on the replay. Where are you at your financial goal? So if the
Mm,
next goal for you is a 10K month, I'm going to guarantee you there's someone who has already done a 10K month. Or maybe your goal is 50K month. I can guarantee you someone has already done a 50K month. Or maybe yours is $500,000 a month. There's someone that has already done that. There's someone that has done $1 million month.
mm.
And so, why not go find that person who's done that and glue yourself to them, Velcro yourself to them, and extract every bit of information on how that person did it? What do you
Yeah.
say, Shia?
Absolutely, absolutely. Fatima, I like to think of mentoring as, when we were born, we were mentored from newborn to the day we were 18 and we left and we started our own path. We've always had a mentor in our parents, in the teachers that we went to school with. We've always relied on mentors to get us to that point. So I don't see why it's any different in business, to have someone who's done those things before. And I've researched something very interesting, which says that even Mark Zuckerberg had a mentor. I mean, his mentor was Steve Jobs, who was amazing. And even Steve Jobs had a mentor. And these are all people who, in my mind, I thought, wow, why would they need a mentor? But if they needed and had mentors, then there's definitely something there that speaks to their success. And if I want that kind of success, that should be what I'm doing, right? So
Yeah.
definitely, we've been mentored all our life as kids. Our parents were our mentors when we were young. So why are we
Well, you
choosing
bring up a good
differently?
point. You're looking at all these successful people,
Yeah.
and you see, here is one problem that we do in our brain. We look at the end result, and we
Mm,
look at these successful people, and we say, well, why do they need a mentor? But the question that we should be asking is, how did they get there?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Every single millionaire, every single influencer has been mentored. And that's
Absolutely.
how they got there. Because if you look at mentoring, right, there is this the whole pie. If you look at it as a pie and a circle,
Mm.
it is the things we know that we know. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
talk about the things that we know that we know. What do you know that you know, Shyam? What do you know?
I know that I can cook well.
Okay, great. Great. So if you're watching this either live or on the replay, what do you know that you know? Right. You know
Yeah.
that you can cook well. You know that
Yes.
you can drive your car and go to a
Yes.
certain place. You know
Yes.
how to go to the doctor or go to the bank, or you know how to do the things around your home. You know how to communicate with your children, right? You know that you
Yes.
know that.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the category of what I know that I don't know. So I
Yeah.
can tell you, I know for sure I don't know how to fly a plane. Like if you put me in a cockpit and said, well, go from here to Hawaii, I'd be like, huh? What are all these buttons?
I know.
Right? So what do you know that you don't know, Shia?
Well, I know I'm no surgeon. I'm no doctor. So
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
I'm not going to pretend to be, because I definitely don't know anything
Right.
about
So
being a surgeon. Yeah.
you know 100% that you don't know how to do surgery, right? If someone
Absolutely. Yeah.
needed heart surgery, or like last week I had dental work done, and I'll come to you and say, "Can you help me with my dental work and my gums and whatever else I'm doing?" You're like,
Yes.
girl," right? So there is
Absolutely
the
not.
category of I know what I know,
Mm.
and everything I know comes from my history. And
Yes.
then there is the area of I know what I don't know. Now, what about
Yes.
the other area, Shyam? What you don't know, you don't know.
I don't know. Well, that's exactly it. And I think that is where a mentor comes in, because especially in the coaching, for me, my journey so far, there's a lot of things where I thought, okay, I know how to do this. And then I hear someone else, explain the process. I'm like, oh my gosh, I really thought I knew how to do this, but now there's another way of doing it. So I didn't really know what I didn't know, because I thought my way was the only way.
Yep. Yep. And that is why, what's the impact of that? What's the impact of not knowing you don't know what you don't know? The impact, I can tell you right away, is you keep making the same mistakes.
Yes.
You keep setting a new goal, and it's the same goal. Your 2018 goal is the same as your 2019 goal, and your 2020 goal, and your 2021 goal. And now it's going to be your 2022 goal, and you still haven't received it. You still haven't achieved
Yeah.
it. You have not manifested it. And it's going to be your 2023 goal and your 2024 goal. And you're wondering what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
And you're
Absolutely.
saying to yourself, they figured it out. I don't know. They know the secret sauce. I don't know. They're not sharing it with me.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
What do
No,
you think?
absolutely. I agree, and I've seen that, even for myself a lot of times. And I know we spoke not too long ago about people, comparing themselves to others and thinking, there must be something I'm missing. They've got this silver bullet or something that they have that's giving them all the success, because I think I'm doing everything they're doing, but I'm getting different results, or I'm not getting any results, and they are getting the results. So what am I missing? And I think that's the biggest question, is what am I missing,
Yeah.
by not doing this? Yeah.
There's a huge impact. And
Hmm.
this is one of the best ways to sabotage yourself in your business. One of the best ways, because your imposter syndrome is going to come out flaring, comparisonitis,
Yeah.
you're going to give up on your dreams. And
Yes.
every day, your soul is dying a little bit more and a little bit more, because you didn't hire a mentor.
Yep.
You just didn't hire a mentor. So I know, Shiam, you did some research on this topic, and share with us some of the statements that coaches tell themselves.
Oh wow. I've written down seven. I've narrowed it down to seven, but I'm sure there's a lot more. So the first one is I don't need a mentor because I can do it on my own.
Okay,
And
so let's start with that one.
yeah.
I don't
So
need a mentor because I can do it on my own. Tell me impacts of that statement.
the impact is that I am spending a lot more time on doing a certain task than if I had a mentor. So my results take longer it takes longer for me to get the results because I'm wasting a lot of time. Because I think I can do everything on my own. I know it all, so I can do it on my own. And in reality, that's definitely not, in my experience, it's definitely not going to work out for me if I continue to just be my one man show and not accept help or ask for help from anyone. It's not going to get me anywhere.
Yeah, because it's not going to get you anywhere because the only information that you have comes from your history.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And
so if it didn't work last year, the year before, you're still doing it on your own. What
yeah,
changed?
nothing's changed. If I'm still doing
Exactly.
it on my own, nothing's changed.
Yeah, yeah. But something did change. And I can tell you what changed. The cost of living changed,
Yes.
didn't it?
Yeah. No, absolutely. It definitely did.
Yeah.
And
And so you're still figuring it out on your own. You still don't think you want anybody. And lifestyle expenses are going up, and you're still running your little rickshaw with your little tricycle, trying to make it
yeah.
work here. Remember
Yeah.
this old show we used to watch, The Flintstones?
Yes.
Okay, you're like running with
Yes.
your little car, faster, faster,
Yeah.
faster. You think if you work faster, it's going to actually work. But is
Yeah.
it?
No, it's just working harder with
Yeah.
no results. Absolutely.
And not smarter. When everyone else
Yeah.
is driving Teslas, you're still running with your little feet.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. No, that's definitely not, I definitely don't want to do that. I want to move forward in my business, and I definitely don't want to be on my own and take the long way around.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next statement. You've come up with seven.
Yes. So the next one is I have a lot. I need to figure out myself first. And with this, a lot of times we know we need the help, but I know I need the help. I'm going to use myself as an example. But I tell myself, okay, let's just figure out this portion, and then I'll go to the next, and then I'll see if I do need someone else. And that is just procrastination, because I know I need the help, but I'm so stubborn because I want to do this on my own that I'm going to say, let me figure this first out, and then I'll come back to you and let you know. And it never happens. It never happens because it's procrastination, and it's wanting to show someone that I can do this on my own. I don't need help. And I that is something that you really don't want in business, especially because if you are stuck and you need to figure something else, you don't have anybody you can go to get these answers because you don't want to, because you're going to figure it out yourself. You just take much longer to get to where you need to be.
Yeah. The most successful people surround themselves with more knowledgeable people,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
you never ever want to be the smartest person in the room. You want to surround yourself with people that are smarter, that are doing better, because you start rising to that level. If you're
Yes.
the smartest person in the room and everyone else is down here, where are you just going to end up going? Down to their level. That's just
Exactly.
the law. It's a law.
Yeah. I did a post the other day where it says that if I want to achieve 10,000, then I need to hang around with people who's earning 100,000, because I want to live up to get to that level, and not someone who's still on the $1,000 level. I want to be with someone who's already achieved that. So I definitely get what you're saying.
Exactly. Exactly. And you're never going to figure it out on your own.
No.
Sorry, there's the memo. There's the memo, right?
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
someone like me, I hire a brand new coach every year, right? I look at my life, I look at the gaps. What am I missing in my life? And who is out there that has done
Yeah.
it? And let's go bring them in, hire them, and do the work because I don't know what I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't. I don't know what I
Yeah.
don't know. And who am I kidding? Only me.
Exactly.
Only me. I'm
Exactly. We're
only
just
kidding
kidding
myself,
ourselves here.
right? And you know,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the joke's on me,
Yeah.
right? Isn't that
Yes.
just so crazy?
Yeah.
That I'm trying to say, I'm going to figure it out on my own. I don't need a mentor. Everyone else is climbing the ladder. Everyone else is having success. Everyone, I see these beautiful posts and testimonials, and then the joke's on me
Yes.
because who's suffering at the end of the day?
Yes.
You You are.
Absolutely.
When you don't hire a mentor, you're suffering because you get to live with you. So
Yeah.
let's do the next one. What do you have? What's number three on your list?
And number three is I can save money if I do it myself.
Oh, God, that's like a knife, right? Oh, I
I,
can save money. I'll just figure it out myself. Oh,
yeah. I have to tell you the story, Fatima. So, it just reminded me of the story when I had had the kids and we were doing birthdays. And at first I used to pay someone to do the cake, a professional to do the cake. And at one point I thought to myself, why am I giving all this money to someone who does it professionally? I can do it myself. And honestly, I had major respect after that first cake. I've learned a lot since then, but I've had major respect for a person who does that, because clearly it comes with experience, and it comes with learning a skill. So I definitely am not going to ever, I don't ever say to myself, I'm going to save money and do it myself if it's something that I don't know how to do. I'm rather going to stick with what I'm good at. And if I need to pay someone to get those services, or then by all means, everybody, I'll do that. I'm not going to struggle and do it on my own or do it myself.
in fact, that statement, I'm going to save money and do it myself, is a big fat lie.
Yeah. Yes, you don't save money. It's not
You
saving money.
save nothing.
Yeah.
You don't save anything. In fact,
No.
you're sabotaging yourself from the success that is ultimately your God-given birthright.
Exactly.
Your
Yes.
God-given birthright is to be successful and happy and audacious and live a life that is full of abundance and prosperity. And
Yes.
every time you say those words, I'm going to save money and do it myself, it's taking out a gun and shooting yourself in the foot, in the hand, in the shoulder. And
Yeah.
it just causes more and more and more suffering because
Yeah.
you don't figure it out and you don't save money because a mentor comes into your life, a coach comes and, okay, there's an investment,
Hmm.
right? So when I find a coach or a mentor, they've done something really amazingly successfully, I put the money down. And yes, there is an initial investment. And then there's the hard work that follows that, showing up to
Yes.
the calls and doing the program as designed and getting pushed out of my comfort zone. And then the money doesn't show up right away sometimes, or something
Yeah.
doesn't work in the system. I've been there. You've been there on the journey with me,
Yes. Yes.
right? And so what do we do? Throw in the towel?
No, absolutely not. We just go on.
Absolutely not. It's like, let's
Absolutely.
figure out what worked, what didn't work, what do I
Yes.
need to tweak? And then suddenly the machine starts working.
Yes.
And that small investment starts growing and growing and growing and growing. And now we have this amazing thing,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
saving money by doing it myself is just a big fat lie and it hurts all of us.
Yeah.
right? It hurts all of us. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go to the next one on your list.
The next one is there is a lot of free content out there. So why do I need to pay or have a mentor when I can just Google?
Oh my God, I had oral surgery last week. Don't make me laugh, Shia. Oh my God.
I,
Yeah, right?
yeah,
There's
I think that I really like that statement. Not that I like that statement, but I really think that one is very funny because yes, there is a lot, of content out there, but do you know how to, bring that content to your clients or to the people that are, that you want to sign up with you? That is the big question. There is you can get anything online, but how do you implement it?
That's right.
That you know.
There's a lot of free content out there. A lot of free content. And I can tell you, free content equals zero results. That's the
Yes.
mathematical equation. Okay? Free content equals zero results. It is like it is like going to the movie, but you're just going to watch the trailer ad. That's all you're going to get. So the free content, they're just going to give you the best little pieces. But what's missing in the free content? Two things that are missing. Accountability and results are missing.
Yes.
There's no accountability and no results whatsoever. Why? Because we are human beings and the human being procrastinates. And the human being goes back to what? What we used to
The
do,
past. Yeah.
right? Our environment and our history dictates our actions. So everything in your environment, everything in your history is dictating your results. So what do you need to change? Change your environment by bringing in a mentor that's going to squeeze you and push you and make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because as long as you are in your comfort zone, you are getting your old history and your old results. And now you're wondering what's happening. I can tell you what's happening. Accountability is missing,
Yes.
right? You
Yes.
must get uncomfortable to get growth. Growth can only happen when we get uncomfortable. And a mentor makes us uncomfortable. Oh my God,
Yes.
like this year was one of the most uncomfortable years of my life, right, Shiam? You saw me, you witnessed me.
Yes. Yes. I did.
And there were times I wanted to give up. There were times where I couldn't take it anymore. And
Yeah.
plus, running my family, running my business, keeping up with my commitments, and putting myself inside of a very, very uncomfortable, you know, project, pushing to get that growth.
Yeah.
So,
Now,
yeah, you can get all this free content, but what happens with
yes.
that? Tell me.
Nothing. Nothing happens. And I totally agree with the accountability because that is to me, especially as an entrepreneur, as a coach, it's something that is so critical. Because if something doesn't work out for me immediately, if I don't have an accountability, someone who can keep me accountable at least, I'll give up, and that I don't want to do. So I love the accountability that you get with having a mentor, with having a coach, and knowing that this person is not going to let you give up on your dream, just because there is something that's not working right for you at the moment.
Exactly. Exactly. Because, you know, getting uncomfortable is hard.
Yeah.
Failure is hard. Poverty is hard. Success is hard. We got to choose our hard. What do
Yes.
you want to choose? Hiring a new mentor and spending big money, high premium coaching is hard, right? Taking your money
Yeah.
from somewhere else and investing in your own personal development is hard. And failing is also hard, and not having a mentor is hard, and looking at other people have success is hard. Going to the grocery store and noticing that the grocery store bill is 40% higher is hard. I say choose your heart. What do you really want? We just had an announcement here in Canada, Shyam, and they gave us a heads up that grocery bill is going to be increasing another 40% in next year.
Wow. Wow.
Okay? Our grocery bill is already 40% higher than it was last year, and now there's going to be another 40% increase. But can you tell
Yeah.
me, are they raising the what they're paying you in your salary? Are they raising that 40%? Are they going to pay
No,
you 40% more?
definitely not. Definitely
No,
not.
no, they're not. No one is saying, no one is out there going, oh, well, you poor thing, it's going to be so much more at the grocery store. So we're going to just increase all of your salary and your wages by 40%. Let me tell you, nobody's doing that,
No, no, they're not.
right? Nobody's doing
Yeah.
that. And so this is where a mentor comes in.
Yeah.
Find someone that has done what you want to do, whatever that is. You want to create a side hustle? You want to invest in real estate or crypto or gold? You want to write your first book? You want to become a millionaire next year? Find someone that has done that and go, like I said, crazy glue yourself to that person, right?
Yes.
That is
Yes.
where a mentor comes in. The mentor has done it. Someone has already done what you are dreaming about doing,
Yeah.
right? Okay, let's go to the next one on the list, Shyam.
Next one is I have done a course and I know it all.
God, are you going to make me laugh again? Let me just calm down here. Oh my God. I've done a course
And
and
I know it all.
I know it all. I know it all. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
talk a little bit about that. Tell me what you think about that statement.
I love theory. I think it is definitely a basis to anything that you are learning, to know the theory part of it. But it's nothing compared to experience, and I've seen that, not just inside with the coaches that we work with, but when we've been speaking to people who's come from having multiple degrees and they've got certificates, and the whole wall is filled with certificates, but they still don't know how to set up the basic business and how to implement what they've learned inside of the business. And that is why, when someone tells me, I've done this course, and I've done courses online where there is zero interaction with any of the creators, and you just go through the process. You don't, half the time you don't even know if you're doing the right thing. You're just following the process because it's there. So I am definitely not going to consider that my source of and say that I know everything because I've done this course.
Yeah, yeah. I'd like to use an analogy of learning how to swim. Okay, so I
Yeah.
want to learn how to swim. Okay, I am this person. I want to learn how to swim. Oh, by the way, in real life, I swim very well. In fact, I've even taught my kids how to swim. But let's say I am this person who wants to learn how to swim. And I say, well, I got some free lessons online. I went on to free this and a free that. I'm ready to swim. What would you say to me? Hey, girl, hold it. Okay. And then
Yeah.
I say, okay, I read a book and all that. I took a free course, and now I'm ready to swim. No, you're not ready
Yeah.
to swim, girl. Okay, so I actually went and I was inside of the pool area, and I was watching everyone else swim. Am I ready to swim?
No,
No, no.
not at all.
You've got to get in the water.
Yeah.
You've got to get uncomfortable and get inside the water, whether you have little bubbles on you or a little pool around you or whatever else you want to protect yourself with. But you got to get in the water, right? You following
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
you're cracking up over there because you
I,
know what I'm
I
saying.
I am, because especially the water analogy, I totally relate to it, because I was okay splashing around in the water for most of my life. I didn't feel the need to know how to swim until I had kids, and then my kids. I sent my kids to have swimming lessons, but still not being able to comfortably swim myself. And I realized that in order for me to share anything, I need to go actually go out and get someone to teach me how to swim. And it was uncomfortable, because here I am, a older, well, not older woman, but I mean, compared to the the kids coming to learn how to swim for the first time, here I am as an adult and only now learning to swim. But I was uncomfortable, but I did it anyway, because I needed to know the skill, so that when my kids ask me, then, or needs help or whatever, I'm able to be there for them.
Absolutely. Absolutely, right? So then you say, okay, I'm in the water now and I'm going to go for a group coaching program. So you get into a little group and the little guppies and dolphins and all these little names they give all of these groups, and now you're learning to swim in a group setting. Now what happens if this person wants to go in the Olympics? They want to compete at the Olympic level. Okay, is a book and a course and a group coaching enough? No. Now you've got to hire a one-on-one private coach.
Yes.
And you got to show up every day. And you got to swim 4 or 5 hours a day. See, that's the mentality.
Yes.
Where do you want to be? Do you want to be someone who's just taking free stuff and still getting stuck, and you're getting a client here and there, and you have no system, you don't know how to get clients, you don't know how to speak to them, you don't know how to create a course, you don't know how to sell, you don't know how to create an online retreat, all of that, right? You're just waddling around, like, what did you say? Waddling and splashing around in the water,
Splash.
right? That's what
Yes.
you said.
Yes. Yes. That's right.
And there's got to be this decision when you said, I'm done with splashing in the water.
Yes.
Now I'm going to go, even though you might have been a little bit embarrassed, you put that
Yes.
aside.
Yes.
And you said, even though I'm an adult and all these other little kids are coming to learn to swim, this is something of a priority to me,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Right? Because
Absolutely.
you're a mom who wanted to learn to swim for her children in case there was an accident in the pool, or you wanted to have fun. You
Yes.
wanted to know. So what did
Yes.
you do? You hired somebody and they taught you. And yes, it was uncomfortable.
Mm.
And so the question that, if you're watching this either live on the replay, you got to ask yourself, do you want to keep splashing around, or do you want to get the results? Right? If you want to get the results and be the best at what you're doing, now I can tell you, if you're watching this, you're probably a soulful woman. You're probably a spiritual woman who is called to make a difference. You want to go out there and have an impact and influence. You want to use your life as a guidebook for someone else. And if you want to get to that pinnacle and you want to get to the best, you want to play at the Olympic level, you need to invest at the Olympic level. What do you say, Shyam?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. You definitely want to, like I said, if you want to reach that level of earning 10 or 100,000, then you need to be able to invest in that kind of training in order to achieve those results as well.
Yeah, yeah. I know a lot of hockey families that spend a lot of money here in Canada taking their children to the ice rink and hiring coaches and sharpening the blades and getting equipment because they've got the goal. The goal is, I want my child to be playing at a professional level.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with your coaching business, right? If you want to be playing at the Olympic level, at the professional level, and you want to get paid, guess what? You've got to make the investments.
Yes.
And it's time, money. You need to invest your time and your money to get to the top and be at the A game. And then you've got to do the drills. You got to do the practice. You got to show up, right? Because
Yes.
otherwise you're going to get the same old that you've been getting for the last few years.
Yeah.
Okay, any more on your list this year?
I've got two more. I think it's similar to the ones, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's I have a degree in coaching and I don't need a mentor. So we've touched on this earlier
Oh,
where I was saying about the multiple degrees. Um, so yes, that is also something you hear a lot.
we've worked with people like that,
We
right?
have.
They've got
We
multiple
have.
degrees, they've got coaching certifications, and what comes into play, and I'll tell you what the gap is. The gap is you've got a really amazing certificate,
Mm,
and no one taught you how to market in the post-COVID era.
yes.
Okay? Everything after March 2019 has changed how the world sees you, how you market. And what's missing is relevant marketing strategies that work today. If
Yeah.
you don't have that, you might be an amazing coach. You might get amazing results. But let me ask you a funny question. Do you think McDonald's makes the best hamburger?
No.
Absolutely not. It's rubbish. Okay? Right? So
Yes,
why
I
is there
agree.
a lineup out there? Marketing, ladies.
Yeah.
Marketing. Right? You got to get soulful marketing strategies that calls your client to you. And
Yeah.
maybe that's the gap. Maybe that's what's missing, that you don't know how to package your content and market it so the world sees you as you see you. And the world sees you as God sees you: brilliant, beautiful, and gorgeous and abundant. What do you say, Shyam?
Yeah, no, definitely. That is the brilliant part of having a mentor is that you have someone who is always out there getting relevant content for you, getting relevant marketing strategies for you. And, like we do, it's something that we've gone through before. Then once we've perfected that, we will then go out, go to the coaches that's in the academy, and teach them what we've already gone through. So it's relevant, it's things that's been tested, and it's not outdated. So a lot of the I told you about that course not too long ago, and I think it was a 2017 was the last edit on this course, and this was something that's online right now, with content of 2017.
Come
and i
on. I mean, if
I and
that's not expired, what is? Hello?
I know. Nothing about. I did it as an experiment, just to see, because we've spoken to a lot of people who say that they've got degrees and they don't need another coaching degree or another coaching certificate. And so I decided, let me do this as an experiment, and I was totally blown out of my mind to think that people are still putting content out there of 2017 and still charging people for this when the relevance is completely different. There's so many new things that's come, and this course has last been updated 2017.
Yeah, well, it's expired. Just like when you look at your vitamins and you look at your food and you look at all your stuff in your cupboard and your grocery, your
Yeah.
tuna can, whatever, go look at when these courses were done, because it's if it's expired, how are you going to use it? It is no longer relevant to
Yeah.
today's market.
Yes,
And you might as well
absolutely.
just throw your money down the toilet. Okay,
Absolutely.
we have a secret sauce, and I know one of Shyam loves this. It is the personality marketing
Yes.
that we have, which gives our coaches an edge. It is relevant, it's timely, it's brand new. We just created it this year. It is absolutely the most phenomenal scientific method on how you can show up in all of your glory and brilliance and attract the right kind of clients. So, what did we do? We created, the team and I a very, very special training, and it's free. If you want a free, here you go. So the link is right inside of the post right here. You can click the link, go watch the training. It is 40 minutes that is absolutely going to transform your life. So go click that link and go watch it. Make sure you have a pen and paper handy, because there's a lot of content. You want to take some really, really great notes. And I go through every single piece of how to create amazing online coaching business, the 5 shifts to creating 5-figure months. If you're ready for that, if you're ready for 5-figure months, because a 10K month starts changing your perspective of what's possible. That's the first rung on the ladder of your growth. And so go watch the free training. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's inside of the post right here. I know our team has put it there for you, womenbusinesscoachtraining.com. Here it is right there. So you can just click on it and go watch it. You'll get a 24-hour pass to go watch it. You've got 24 hours to go and watch it, and really to set yourself up for success. So you stop getting the same poverty results that you've been getting. What do you say, Shyam?
Absolutely. And I just want to also say that I always believe that no one is too good or successful to have a mentor, because there's always something changing, and you never have to feel that you're too old or clever enough or experienced enough to have a mentor, because you're going to find a mentor who has something that you want to achieve and something that you want to work towards. So, it doesn't matter what you think, a mentor. If you want to go to that next level, then it's really just the only step that you can do is to invest in that.
Yeah. And it's a smart thing to do.
Yeah,
It's a smart, intelligent, efficient way to get the results that you want to get. Because
absolutely.
what you don't know is in your blind spot. It's in your blind spot. You can't see it. How many times have you asked someone, oh, is my butt too big? Is my butt too small? What does my back look like? Listen, you cannot see what's back there, okay? Like someone else can see what's back there. That's a
Yeah,
fact of life. And
absolutely,
a mentor
absolutely.
can see your blind spots, things that you went through, things that you say in your language, things that you are doing that are actually sabotaging you. That's the
Yeah,
funny thing. You might actually think what you're doing is helping you when it's hurting you. And that's when a mentor comes in. A mentor goes, hey, and asks you a really, really bold, powerful question. And a mentor can be tough sometimes,
yeah, absolutely.
right?
Yeah,
And but if you're not ready for growth and 5K months, maybe you shouldn't go near a mentor,
no.
right? Because I'll tell you, there are certain kind of people that this is not for. So if you wanna stay in your victim story, this is not for you. If you want to stay poor and struggling and invisible, a mentor is not for you. If you want to stay in your history and your complaints, this is not for you. Would you agree, Shyam?
Absolutely, absolutely. The road to success is never an easy one. And I feel like, having a mentor by your side to really push you, because it's not going to be an easy road. If you expect easy, then definitely this is not for you. Because you have to really get out of your comfort zone. And a mentor is that person who's going to push you out of your comfort zone. And if you're
Yeah.
not willing to do that, then this isn't something for you.
Yeah. Now, if you are someone that says, I am so done with that, I am so done with the struggling, I know it's going to be hard, but I'm choosing this hard, then this is
Yeah.
for you. If you're someone that says, I know what the cost of living is going up, and I want to show my family that I can buy them things and pay for their university education, and I want to give charity. This is for you, because then you're the kind of woman we're looking for. In our team and our community, we have our values, and there's God, family, and business. One of our values is charity. If you're someone who wants to give more money to the underprivileged, there's a place here for you. Okay? If you want to use your life as a guidebook because you went through something in your life, then there might be a place for you here. If you're someone who has struggled and overcame and you want to leave a legacy, then this might be for you. If you're done with the pennies and the 1 cent and the 2 cent, and you're done with over delivering and undercharging, and you want to have a different model, there might be a place here for you. Right? And if you're listening to this and you're saying, something in my soul is dying and I'm dying with my dreams, and I don't want to do that anymore because I want to make a difference, then there might be a place for you here. And if that's you, I invite you to click on the link and watch the webinar. I invite you to go watch the webinar, take some really, really amazing notes, because there might be something here for you that you didn't know you didn't know.
Exactly.
So let's wrap this up, Shyam. Give me some of your last final thoughts and we can wrap this up.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate that, a mentor is it's someone who's already gone through what you are still going through. So, this is someone who can guide you and save you a lot of time. And I've just got a nice quote here that says, a mentor is someone skilled and at unlocking your ideas with the right questions and knows that the answer to everything you need is within you. And I thought that was just such a powerful quote. And that's what you get from mentoring, is someone sees something inside of you that you can't see. Like you say, what you don't know, you don't know. But someone on the outside can see, and help bring out the right questions, that'll get you to the answers that you need.
Exactly. So thank you, ladies. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for watching this. Share this video with someone that you think would benefit from here. There's the link. Click it, go watch the free training, and we'll see you inside. Take care. Bye for now. Thank you so much, Shyam, for your time.
My pleasure. Bye, everyone.